grandparents once schools reopen.
I think this is a really good question about school cohorts and then social circles. And so the social circle, if the grandparent is part of the social circle, it's 10 people who you can have close contact with. You don't need to physically distance, and you've all kind of taken the same precautions and the same principles of addressing COVID. In the school cohort, though, we recognize now students will be going into these cohorts. They will be with other students who they may not always be able to physical distance, but they're still recommended to maintain a physical distance as much as possible, to wear a mask, to wash their hands, to stay home if they're sick. And so I think we're going to have to see as schools open in the first 2 weeks, are we seeing cases spread in schools? And we may have to provide more guidance on our social circles, particularly for our grandparents. It may be the recommendation that in the first 2 weeks, the first month of school, that we keep a physical distance when we see our grandparents, just until we see how much COVID actually will spread in Toronto schools. That may be something that may be coming. Keep your ears tuned that we may have to adjust our precautions once schools do open for our households and for our extended households as well.
This week, the doctor answered many back-to-school questions, including more on classroom cohorts versus social bubbles. You can find the full chat on our websites citynews.ca and 680news.com. Point your phone camera to the code on the screen you see right now, and a link will pop up to take you directly to the article. For City News, I'm Dilshad Burman.
All at once, I heard that boom.
Hurricane Laura still making its impacts felt across the U.S. as those living on the Gulf Coast start picking up the pieces.
We don't know what to do.
Coming up, why hurricanes like this could happen more frequently.